Hello everyone, my name is Agnes. In the next 10 minutes or so, allow me to share with you the background of the Sony education solution. Over the last 8 months, we have seen the world change significantly with both socially and economically. Maintaining social distancing and wearing masks are now very common. In the education sector, we also see significant changes in the way of teaching. Remote teaching, distance learning are now very common terms we hear from users. People are more concerned about equipment sharing and prefers to use their own device whenever possible. As you know, Sony has a wide range of products ranging from panels to projectors, network cameras, to our AI-based edge analytic box, and even the new beamforming microphone. The question is, what can Sony do to provide a total solution to our education customer? In the upcoming video, you will see the carefully selected products we have incorporated. For example, in the context of innovative remote teaching, we ensure students' attention is kept while they are at the comfort of their home. To make sure they are listening attentively as well, audio must be audible. Adopting our beamforming microphone with the unique technology to do speed reinforcement and recording, this hands-free ceiling microphone is easy to install and manage. More importantly, students at the far end are able to enjoy clear and audible sound from the lecturer. To some of our partners and customers out there, the AI-based edge analytics appliances is no stranger to you. The 5 license provision is able to do auto tracking, handwriting abstraction, close-up by gesture, chroma keyless CG overlay, as well as focus area cropping. Out of which, we feel that the first 3 licensing will be greatly applicable for the education sector to create a unique, powerful lecture solution. The AI-based edge analytics appliances cannot perform at its optimal level without the hand-in-hand deployment with the Sony PTZ camera. In the video upcoming, you will see how the sRG as well as the BRC camera work together with the AI box, providing an overview of the classroom and a close-up demonstration by the lecturer. All these are made possible with the Sony camera. The conventional way of teaching is no longer what it used to be. Deploying just a projector and screen with contents pumped in through the lecturer's PC can no longer provide interactive and efficient learning. Also, with social distancing in place, how do we effectively and innovatively make use of technology to provide a learning space for the students? Spacing out the students means screens needs to be bigger, image needs to be clearer in order for students even seated at the far end of the room to be able to view the content on the screen clearly. It also means panel size selection can go bigger, with additional panels in the room to allow not just the lecturer but also students to concurrently project their contents wirelessly. Our display panels are able to comply to these demands. With the new BZ40H series, we have improved features like high contrast, high-speed connectivity, Android-based software for enhanced UI. Sizes range from 43-inch all the way to 85-inch are all available for the selection. Our range of laser projectors with brightness ranging from 4,000 lumens to 13,000 lumens and high resolution of WUXGA provides proprietary technologies that makes it different from others in the market. Example, intelligent settings, which allows you to do preset selection of configuration based on location of use. Reality creation, which enhanced the image quality with Sony's powerful pattern matching algorithm developed over years. Auto color calibration, which auto-calibrates the projector every 500 hours of use. All these combined, Sony's projectors provide optimal performance to users, and this is what makes them uniquely different in the market. The total education solution will not have worked without our partners' innovative products to do the bridging. In the video upcoming, you'll be able to see visibility of AMX and Extron, and how Sony's equipment is linked up with their flagship products to provide a solution to the education sector and bringing the use of technologies in teaching to the next level.
So I'm Ren Kang, teaching in IT College Central, Ang Mo Kio, specializes in audiovisual system integration. So far, the way how we conduct our lesson is pretty much frontal, in the sense that there is some element of me teaching through the whiteboard and giving some illustration on the block diagram. Okay, so in IT, we have two different kind of classroom mode. One is the theory, the other one is a practical lesson. So for the theory lesson, the students are required to download notes. For the practical lessons, usually we have the job sheet available on their desk to remind them that at that particular lesson, that is the job sheet they're supposed to do. So in a typical classroom, the challenges that I usually face is the availability of the sound reinforcement to reach the student. For example, most of the time the speakers are not placed in the area where the students will receive the full reinforcement. The second thing is usually we are given the lapel mic, which of course will cause quite a fair bit of issue when feedback occurs. And the third thing is everything is stationed from one location of my video switching. For example, if I decide to switch from the input source of my laptop to another source material, I need to reach out to my desk and then just put my laptop, switch over to the other laptop, plug out the cable and plug in the cable. So there's a lot of time lost because of all these minor details that I have to take care of, just so that I can switch over to talk about the next talking point of my lesson. So some of the features that I would like to see implemented, firstly is how students being accessible with their mobile phone can use those as another source of input. So for example, I would love to be able to see students be able to project their documentation from a mobile phone straight to my projector screen, rather than having them upload to a certain location, then I have to retrieve it from my laptop. The second part is being able to do some form of interaction that allows the entire class to see the feedback that I've given to one student. So for example, during practical lessons, sometimes I will demonstrate hands-on skill on some of the mistakes that some of my students actually did. So I would love to see that whatever interaction I have with this student can be projected out to the big screen and let the other students benefit from the same interaction I have with one single student.
As we negotiate on the effects of COVID-19, we are all being challenged on the importance of adapting and innovating to operate and function safely. So there are three challenges that are constantly heard from most of the customers that we spoke with. One is the uncertainty of the new norm. Second is the immediate solution that is required. And lastly, third is the limited budget that they have. So with these challenges, they are looking for solutions such as the touchless system, remote teaching, lecture capture, live or on-demand publish of captured content. One of a common statement from the owner is whether the new enhanced system will it be obsolete as soon as new technologies from the source and the sync devices emerge.
My name is Atul Ghaisas. I am Director of Video and Controls for Harman APAC and glad to introduce the new generation AMX DVX 4K 3266 all-in-one presentation switching. The DVX 4K is a unified audio-video control solution which replaces a rack full of equipments and provides a solution which is most affordable, easier to install, and it's most reliable in the industry. For a lot of learning spaces, they need to control and manage various different audio-video equipments, needs a simplified automation like projector on-off, windows, blinds, or on a single click of touch panel. So some of the key capabilities what we bring in with our product line is the picture perfect video. The DVX AMX 4K is an all-in-one presentation switching which brings in HDMI 2.0, HDCP 2.2 technologies, which delivers full 4K 60 444 video with the HDR support for every video input and output. We are also using the SD-based output which can connect to one of our partners Sony projectors where we can directly deliver the video on a single Cat6 cable. These particular outputs from the video side can give the best results for any education spaces. Apart from that, from audio standpoint, the DVX leverages Harman's legendary audio technology which comprises of Crown drive core amplifier. With the sound reinforcement part, every channel can deliver up to 120 watt. At the same time, it has a full-featured DSP provided by BSS into a same box. It helps the audio processing, including some of the key parameters like mixing, ducking, as well as parametric equalizing. To simplify this audio expansion, we have added some of the Dante features, which ensures that we can connect to some of the ceiling microphones like Sony ceiling microphones, and you don't need to touch any of the devices and can still speak and can be captured connected to a DVX. Well, I think the needs for today has changed significantly, especially with the current situation. There needs a lot of flexibility and comfort for the instructor. They don't wish to touch the microphone. At the same time, there are a lot of social distancing norms today which are needed to be followed. There has to be a distance between the students. So how do we actually capture that particular requirements and ensure that our product can deliver? Our DVX AMX 4K ensures that all these requirements are captured.